A new law granting public access to the shoreline is being challenged in a lawsuit by some waterfront property owners in Rhode Island. They say it's unconstitutional to take away some of their property, but advocates for the new law say they have the right to Rhode Island's shoreline. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now with the arguments from both sides. Anita?
Well, Shannon, the man who spurred the new law granting the public access to the shore within a certain distance of the water decided to put it to the test. After an encounter with police, he says he was vindicated. During 4th of July weekend, Scott Keeley was walking along Charlestown Town Beach, going beyond signs that said private property. Keeley was greeted by a security guard who says she was hired to be there. He captured the interaction on video.
Can't set up past the private property sign.
I can't set up past the private property sign? Really?
Keeley wanted to set up his beach chair along the seaweed line. After being told he couldn't, despite the new law in effect, he called police. 2 uniformed officers arrived. The security guard handed them a phone. She told officers a nearby property owner was on the other end. The police sided with Keeley, telling the owner he has the right to be there.
So they can't stop them from passing through or even setting up. I mean, he's 10 feet. He's not over that 10 foot from the high tide.
The new law grants the public access to 10 feet of land from the recognizable high tide line in the sand. Now, opponents made up of property owners filed a lawsuit looking to overturn the law.
The legislature has taken a pen and simply redrawn their property line so that they have less than what they paid for. And no one's been compensated.
Attorney General Peter Nerona tells 12 News he's ready to defend the law in court.
The public has long had a right to access the shore.
Now, Keeley said he stayed and enjoyed that part of the beach after the police told the security guard he could be there. He hopes others will know the same. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
Meantime, the DEM confirms a 7-year-old was actually stung by a Portuguese man-o-war at Roger Wheeler State Beach last night. So far, we aren't aware of any others. The DEM says to watch out for anything that looks like plastic floating on top of the water. They say they will keep an eye out for more of them.
Well, Rhode Island's updated shoreline access law recently went into effect, so the man behind the law decided to put it to the test. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now live in studio with what happened. Anita?
Kim, on the same beach Scott Keeley was once arrested on for picking up seaweed is where he returned to see if the new shoreline access law was working. On a busy beach day at Charlestown Town Beach during 4th of July weekend, Scott Keeley made his way to a portion with private property signs. With his beach chair in tow, he had plans to sit near the seaweed line, but he was greeted by a security guard. The interaction caught on video.
Can't set up past the private property sign.
I can't set up past the private property sign? Really?
So Keeley called for backup. 2 uniformed police officers arrived and were handed a phone by the security guard. She said a property owner was on the other end. They told the property owner Keeley had the right to be there.
So they can't stop them from passing through or even setting up. I mean, he's 10 feet. He's not over that 10 foot from the high tide.
The shoreline access law allows public access to 10 feet of land from the recognizable high tide line. A group of property owners are now taking the state to court.
Simply a matter of, hey, you took what was mine, you didn't pay me for it, and that's wrong, and it's unconstitutional.
Keeley was arrested on that same beach in 2019 after he was picking up seaweed along the shore. His experience is what spurred the new law.
Now that it's in place, to go down to the same beach, the one close to my home, and be told exactly the same thing that I was told in 2019, you can't sit here. And I was a little shocked.
Now, the Attorney General told 12 News on Tuesday Rhode Islanders have long had access to the shore. He says he will defend that law in court. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.